The Rams quarterback Jared Goff on the program. Jared, thanks for joining us. How's morale today?
Oh, how you doing, Dan? I'm good.
Yeah? Have you watched the game footage from, or watched the film from the Falcons game?
Yeah, we watched it, and it's definitely disappointing and not where we wanted our season to end by any means. But ultimately, they played a really good game, and they controlled the clock for most of the game and controlled the ball. And we weren't able to get much going offensively, and they beat us. And we didn't play very well.
What surprised you the most about the Falcons?
I don't think anything surprised us. We knew we were getting. They play good defense. They have good pass rush. They rally the ball well, and offensively, they had the best offense in the league last year for a reason. And Matt Ryan's special, and Julio, and all their running backs. So, no, we knew exactly what we were getting. And ultimately, like I said, I think they played really well and out-schemed us and did a lot of good things.
If I would have told you at the beginning of the year you're going to be 11-5, you're going to win the division, but you're going to lose in your first playoff game, would you have signed up for that?
Now it's hard to say so. I think it's so fresh. It's hard to decide, whether or not you're happy with it, especially, when they're still playing and there's teams still playing that we have beaten this year, and it's hard to, with that pit in your stomach. But, I think there was a lot of things we did this year that we're very happy with that, did go our way that is a step in the right direction and a step into building a winning culture and stuff that we're happy about. But, by no means right now are we happy about last weekend.
What's the big difference between the first year and the second year for you?
I think just like any other level, you go through high school, college, NFL, everything starts to slow down a bit. You start to get more comfortable in your second year. And your first year, you're just kind of feeling things out. Second year, you start to settle in, I think, and so on and so forth through the rest of your career. As the years go on, it just becomes more comfortable and more second nature.
You faced I think 8 playoff teams. Or let me see. You played Jaguars, Vikings, Saints, Eagles, and of course the Falcons. Best defense you faced this year was who? Out of that group?
Ooh. I think personnel-wise, the Jaguars. I think overall defense, Minnesota.
What about Jacksonville?
Minnesota is tough.
How would you describe Minnesota's defense?
There's no weakness. They're good at every spot. And when you play in Minnesota, like we were going to this week, and we would have been excited to because we were there earlier in the year, and had an idea of the atmosphere there. It's tough to win there. It's tough to win as an opposing team there, but we were excited to hopefully get the chance.
What about
to see what the Falcons could do with it?
What about the Jags secondary? Is that the strength, even though you got Calais Campbell?
No, see again, they're good at every spot. I think they're corners, best corners in the league with those two guys, I believe, and their secondary, they're good up front, they're good pass rush, and we played a really good game that day when we played there, and we're lucky to come out of there with a win.
He's Jared Goff, the Rams quarterback, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. For people who didn't see Aaron Donald at the beginning of the year, just to see him against the Falcons, man, you're really lucky you don't have to face him in practice where he gets to hit you, Jared.
No, I think about that every day.
He is unbelievable, though.
I see what he does. Sometimes I'll just watch him. Like when we're on the sidelines and looking at the game, I'll look at the scoreboard and watch it. And sometimes I'll just watch Aaron, especially on third down stuff. Let's just see what Aaron does. And he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
It feels like you could hear him coming. If I'm a quarterback, I might be able to hear him. Yeah. No, our whole D-line, I mean, he's obviously extremely special, but our whole D-line, I think the number one thing they do is they close the pocket so fast. And looking at some of the games this year they did defensively against Seattle, when Russell was having a hard time, in the pocket a little bit was because of them. I mean, they're so fast to the pocket and so fast in closing it that it, makes it easier for everyone around. Why was that turf so bad?
At the Coliseum?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it has to do with maybe a little bit dewy. I think it was a little bit humid that night. There's a little bit of dew on the field. I know it was a new grass. I don't know, but I think we were prepared for it. I don't think it was something that we didn't expect.
What kind of plans for the off season? Anything exciting?
No, nothing exciting yet. Just hanging out right now. I'm probably gonna take a week or so off and let my body rest, let my arm rest, and come back, start training. I'm sure I'll go home to the Bay Area at some point. Maybe go on vacation somewhere, but nothing planned yet.
What hurts on you right now?
Geez, not much. I'm actually. I mean, I was talking about it after the game with my family. I'm like, man, I wish I was banged up. I wish I was sore. Because, I feel like I could play, another 4 or 5 games, and I want to be miserable right now. I want to be, laying down like I can't move, and I just got beat up. I really don't feel that bad. I just know my body needs some time to take off for sure, but I really don't have too much.
So you let your team down because you didn't get hit enough. You're not enough pain. Is that what you're saying?
You feel that way a little bit. You feel like maybe I wish I would have got hit more if we're going to go out this way. I wish it would have been more of a battle on my part, I guess. I don't know.
And just throw yourself down a flight of stairs and then, just start limping. And then people say,
exactly.
Man, you got banged up in that game against Atlanta, huh?
Yeah,
You're a warrior.
Exactly.
You're a warrior.
Exactly.
Who was your favorite quarterback growing up?
Man, growing up, probably, I grew up in the early 2000 era of the Niners. So Jeff Garcia was a guy I always loved. Like he was like my first memory of football and first memory of NFL football. Quarterback was Jeff Garcia and Garrison Hurst and J.J. Stokes and T.O. was even there. And then in college though was probably Aaron, being a Cal guy. I was a huge Cal fan growing up, and Rodgers was the guy there when I was growing up.
Did you ever talk to Rodgers when you were at Cal?
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah, briefly. I mean, I talked to him in the past few times, yeah.
No, but no secrets.
No secrets?
Yeah, like he didn't give you any secrets on how to, be a better quarterback, anything like that?
No. Maybe eventually, not yet, no.
Maybe if you were in the AFC, he would give you some tips, but no, you're in the NFC.
That's right, yeah.
Did you? So
no, that's right.
We were hoping that you got to the Super Bowl for selfish reasons, because then you would have probably worn DP Show T-shirts around the entire week. I'm glad you got the gift package there.
No, I appreciate it, and I had to reciprocate with the jersey.
Yeah, I love that, but you got it washed before you sent it, because I thought that it was going to smell like Jadeveon Clowney, and you washed it before you sent it.
So that's why I made sure to make sure I promise this is game one, because I didn't want it to get washed. It had some good grass stains on it from the Coliseum, because Jadeveon was all over me that day. But, well, it had some good stains on it that I wanted to leave on there. Got washed on accident.
Yeah, we're framing it now. Then we're going to find room here in the man cave. But hey, congrats! It was a great season. It was great to follow, and I know you're disappointed, but certainly a lot of positives going into next season.
Awesome. No, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jared. That's Jared Goff, Rams quarterback. 28 touchdowns, 7 picks, threw for 3,800 yards. Quarterback rating, if you're into that, was 100.5.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.